For almost a year, I was terrified to eat. Every single meal would be a gamble to how terrible I would feel afterwards. In January 2025, I got food poisoning. Now, I thought this would last a week, but 16 months later, I'm still dealing with the effects of it. Every meal I ate made me bloat massively. I had constant brain fog. I had no energy. My immune system was wrecked. And then every single time I got sick, which was literally all the time, it would bring me back to square one. I'd be stuck in that same cycle of restarting all of these symptoms of the food poisoning again. So I've stopped waiting for somebody else to fix this. I am a founder. I am not a doctor. But what I am going to do is I'm going to spend the next 12 months fixing my gut health in public and sharing the results. And in doing so, I am going to build the product that I wish existed. This is the first video. Let's get into it. I'm not going to go deep on the science today, that's for the next few videos, but there's one stat that I want to highlight which proved to me just how little I understand or understood about the importance of fiber. Every extra 10 grams of fiber you consume a day reduces your risk of dying by 10% from anything. And that's when I knew I'd been looking in the wrong place. You see, I'd built and grown a business before the Evolve journey, but I never thought I'd have to actually apply that to my own body. And this is the thing, every test came back clear. Nothing was technically wrong, but I still felt broken inside. So when I tried to add more fiber to my diet, like every normal British person does, I ate a lot of beans. Eating a lot of beans results typically in a lot of flatulence, bloating, discomfort, and it interrupts your sleep. So, not knowing when to start, that is why I built a free gut health audit, so you can understand where you are, where you're at in terms of your fiber journey, and easy ways for you to increase fiber in a sustainable way that's going to give you an increased felt benefit without meaning that you are essentially farting yourself to sleep at night. So the food poisoning itself, I believe this was from chicken, but this is the cycle that I ended up in. So I would get sick. This would then wreck my gut. If you can read that, I've even spelled that right. Then after my gut being wrecked, this would lead to diarrhea. I don't know how to spell diarrhea, but that looks close enough for the purpose of this video. Then after the diarrhea, I would recover, but then after I recover, I'd get sick again. And then the whole cycle would continue. And this was my life for a year. No matter what I did, I would eat right, I would exercise, I would sleep as best I could. I would take every measurable step to make sure that my health was as good as it was possible. And then this is still what would happen to me. And honestly, it was getting to a point where I didn't even recognize myself. Like when you try absolutely everything and you start really taking your health seriously and it's still deteriorating, honestly, it's just depressing. And like I said, I did everything that I could think of, everything that the doctors told me to do in terms of the tests, the scans, the blood tests. They ruled out cancer, they ruled out blockages, they ruled out anything that was like life-threatening. So obviously that's not enough when you are still suffering. Next step is the internet, but wow, is the internet a mess of contradictory advice, nonsense, people saying anything because they want to sell you a product. Ultimately, there is a wealth of advice and lots of it contradicts itself. And ultimately, everybody is unique, everybody is individual. What might work for somebody might not work for somebody else. Now, I'm in a position of the worst of my food poisoning symptoms are over, but now I'm on the process of optimizing my gut health. And then obviously after studying the most eminent researchers, your Tim Spectors, your Emerald Mayers, I went through the process of testing all of the different products that exist on the market designed to improve your gut health. Now, this isn't the video that I'm going to dive into the science behind all of these different products and the results, but that will come later on. But the point is, I've tested everything that's out there and every single one of them does help in a way, but nothing does, again, what I want it to and what I know is possible from a combination of ingredients, which I will share with you as we go through this process. But I am building systems and strategies to improve the things that we know are proven to improve your gut health. Microbiome diversity, fiber intake, and then all the other ones like reducing stress, sleeping properly, hydrating, exercise, and bringing them all together as an all-in-one holistic approach to actually healing your gut. So what is this channel and what is this channel not? So I am going to be doing plain English explanations of the science of what actually matters to the normal person and what you can apply to your actual life based on the experiments I've done on myself and the research that I've conducted with others. What this is not medical advice. I am not a doctor. I am a founder. I am somebody who has built products before to solve specific issues. I built the Evolve Journal with my brother so that we can create a tool to help people's mental health and stay organized for the, as you might be able to infer, the ADHD mind. So I am not a doctor. I am not here to give you medical advice, but I am here to find, create, and build something that I know will help. And so I'm going to chart the good, the bad, and the ugly from the construction of the brand Leafa and the products that we are going to make that is going to solve not only your gut health, but the gut-brain axis, and then meet in the middle to create something truly, truly special. So I am fixing my gut in public. I am building Leafa to do it alongside my brother. So next Tuesday, the first experiment that I did is I tried eating 50 grams of fiber every single day, which is literally about 3 times more than the average person does. The results genuinely shocked and surprised me. So if you haven't already, grab the gut health audit in the description below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and make sure you don't miss it. I will see you there.